Hi, I'm porn star Nora Sky, and this is Keyboard Destruction with Ricky Chops.
Gentlemen and ladies, my name is Ricky Chops and I watch a lot of porn. That's what happens when you get married. Anyway, this is the Keyboard Destruction series, a series where I review porn stars, aka legitimate actresses, on a scale of 1 to 10. KDR. KDR being Keyboard Destruction Rating. That's the scale. Anyway, if you don't know what Keyboard Destruction means, go ahead and Google it. I'm sure you won't be let down. Let's get started. Our first lady of the night is BiBi Jones, and her stats are as follows. She's 19 years young, so I almost feel dirty for looking at her. She's 5'6" and 106 pounds, so you know she's either a gym rat or more than likely bulimic. And finally, she's made out of fake parts. You know what I'm talking about. Also, she's American. Her first pro she was gifted, paid for, with some ample baby feeders. Breasts. They're a healthy size. Now, if your boobs can decapitate an equestrian statue, I will say nay, sir, I kindly refuse. If they remind me of an ironing board, I'm gonna have to ask you to kindly press my shirt. Next pro, she's rail thin, which means she can be bent into many different positions for proper porking. In the business of porn reviewing, we call this talent cock customizable. Last pro, raise your hands if you enjoy a good pole polishing. I do. Why'd you raise your hands? No one can see you. BiBi Jones is great at this. Every video, bam, pole polishing. A typical date is dinner and a movie. With BiBi, a typical date might be pole polishing and then a pole pounding. Not every legitimate actress is perfect, so let's talk about some cons. First of all, her body of work is very limited. I can only fap to the same scene where she porks a dude in the back of a cement truck, roaring down the streets at 35 miles per hour a few times before I start to get bored. After the 93rd time, I gotta find something new. Also, her face reminds me of a drunken sorority girl stumbling around looking for her keys. Trust me, I know about fucked up blonde drunken sorority girls. I went to Florida State. Definitely not hideous, but absolutely worth a fap in the dark. Final KDR, I'm giving her a 7 because BiBi's kind of a reservist fap for me. If I don't have anyone else on deck, I'm giving BiBi a call. Moving on. Next lady, Jessica Jaymes. At 30 years old, standing 5'7" and 112 pounds, Jessica is also made out of fake parts and is American. I'll tell you one thing though, after I was done researching her, I was like this. Pros, right from the start, I gotta say, Jessica's the kind of performer that belongs on a stage somewhere in Las Vegas. Whenever there's a penis in the room, her first instinct is to hop onto it like she's trying to suffocate it with her V. She's a performer, an entertainer, and she eats Wheaties like a champ every morning. Next pro, in most of the films I've seen her exercise her Oscar-worthy acting skills, she has dark, raven features. And I dig this a whole lot because to me they're aggressive, they're brutal, they're straight to the point, they're stark. I love dark, raven features. If I could have sex with a shadow, I would. Finally, anytime she performs a mouth vacuuming session, I have to do laundry. And I hate doing laundry. But I do enjoy a good mouth vacuuming session, and if you enjoy actresses who have these kinds of skills with their lips, the top lips I mean of course, go ahead and check her out and bring some extra pants. The cons. My only gripe about this wonderful actress is that her chesticles aren't what they could be. It's the porn star equivalent of a man buying a 1967 Shelby Mustang GT 500 and driving around on spare tires. There's a little bit missing there. See what I'm saying? Final KDR, I'm giving her a 9 because she's head and shoulders above a lot of girls, but she needs a little bit more self-esteem in the form of bigger man hands. So moving on, we've got Carmen Luvana, who is 29 years old, stands 5'2" and weighs 99 pounds. She also has fake parts. Man, that's a common theme in this series. And she's Latina but of American birth. Pro, first one, she's vocal as hell. This is awesome because porn should never be quiet. Never, ever, ever, ever. I'll say this, when I researched her, I got confused as to whether or not she was reading a book or just simply taking a meat lance. But I do give her props on her vocabulary. She must have been paying attention in English class just before she dropped out of high school in order to pursue this type of career. Next, bro, she's bisexual, and that's almost a prerequisite for a girl this hot. Think about it, that'd be a waste. That'd be a waste to the other sex if she didn't perform for them. Sharing is caring, and I'm all about that. Finally, she keeps a clean, tight twat. I'm a fan of vaginas that don't look like they were beat with a meat tenderizer. In high school, I knew a girl who we all called Pink Bat, and it was not pretty. Think about it. Con, I have to say that while her only con is that she's retired from the game at the young age of 29, it's a pretty big one. It shows a lack of dedication to the art. The game is always looking for more ladies to chew up and spit out, and she refuses to keep on playing. Everyone knows that a legitimate actress is good up until the age of 67, and yet she's over here being selfish. Final KDR, I'm giving her a 7 because of her unwillingness to perform. I've downloaded your torrents for free, illegally mind you, and I expect the show, damn it. Last but not least, we have the amazing Kagney Linn Karter. At 24 years old, 5'4" and 118 pounds, Kagney is the definition of what I want my first mistress to be. She's also American and made out of fake parts. Pros. Now, I don't say this a whole lot, but she's actually legitimately beautiful. Most actresses have like 1 or 2 things going for them, but most of the time, you know, it's not genetically being gifted with a pleasant facial structure. You know, if Kagney wasn't an actress, I could definitely see her being a shitty pop star making money based off of her good looks. See Rihanna. Secondly, not only is she beautiful, but she's the total package, gentlemen. Great looks and a great body. I'll tell you this much, the first time I researched one of her videos, I set my house on fire with the speed of my fap. Lastly, she's a very tender performer. Watching a Kagney video requires some scented candles, a dimly lit atmosphere, a couple of classy hand towels, maybe some Barry White playing in the background, you know what I mean? You know, the things that set the mood for a sexy time fap. Make sure to lock the doors, people. Alright, moving on to the cons for Kagney Linn Karter. Cons, anybody? Cons for Kagney Linn Karter? Alright, I got nothing. I love this woman. Final KDR, I'm giving her a 10 for her wonderful looks, sexiness, and dedication to the craft. Thank you, Kagney Linn Karter. You're saving lives out here, preventing rape. Well, that's it for this week's show, gentlemen. Thank you for watching. If there's a lady out there that you would like for me to research, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know her name. I'll go check her out. And please, do me a favor. Do the world a favor. Leave a like. Leave a like, and at 10,000 likes, I'll go hire a hooker, and we'll go destroy keyboards together. Sounds like a plan, right? Sounds good. Thanks. My name is Ricky Chops, and I like to rate legitimate actresses. Trust me, gentlemen, I'm a professional.